Hi, this is Mato. In this video I will show you the Immortal game. The Immortal game was a chess game played by Adolf Anderssen and Lionel Kieseritzky in 1851 in London. Adolf Anderssen had the black pieces and he started with e4. No kidding. Game is shown here as if Anderssen was playing white to match modern conventions regarding white and black. Kieseritzky played e5, f4, king's gambit. Pawn takes pawn, that is king's gambit accepted. Bishop to c4. More common move is knight to f3, preventing black queen from coming to h4 with check. In our game, bishop to c4 was played, queen to h4 check, king to f1, b5. Perhaps better and more common move is d6, so bishop can get in the game soon. b5, black sacrificed pawn, so bishop is no longer aiming at pawn on f7, plus perhaps black is planning c6 and d5. Knight to f6, attacking pawn, knight to f3, attacking queen, queen to h6, and now not knight to c3 to defend pawn, but d3, defending pawn, and also bishop is aiming at pawn on f4. Knight to h5, threat is knight to g3 check, forking king and rook. If pawn takes knight, then queen takes rook. Knight to h4, perhaps knight is coming to f5, and black would like to play d6, but d6 is a legal move. Queen to g5, attacking knight, knight to f5, and now c6. If bishop to a4 or c4, then d5. But white played g4, attacking knight. En passant is not clever move because bishop takes queen. Knight to f6, and you would think that now white would play bishop to a4 or maybe to c4, but no, he played rook to g1. Black happily captured bishop. h4. What is the plan? The plan is to trap the queen. Queen has only one square, that is j6. Attacking queen again, queen to g5, queen to f3, that is bishop takes pawn, winning queen. Knight to g8, making room for queen to escape. Bishop takes pawn, attacking queen, queen to f6, and let's have a good look at this position. Black is better materially, but all his pieces except queen are in the back rank, so white has better development. Pawn on b2 is under attack, knight to c3, bishop to c5, and it is white to move. Objectively, the strongest move is d4. But white played very risky, attacking queen and getting his knight closer to black king. So knight is aiming to jump to c7, but b2 is not protected, so black captured pawn on b2. It is white to move, and white has a couple of good moves. First one that comes to mind is knight to c7 check. Also possible is rook to e1. But white played bishop to d6. He wants to checkmate black. Black is advised not to take that bishop. What will happen if bishop takes bishop? If bishop takes bishop, then knight takes, this is check, king to d8, knight takes on f7 check, king to e8, knight to d6 check, king to d8, and this is checkmate. Of course, black doesn't have to take bishop on d6. He has a choice. He can capture rook on g1 with bishop, or rook on a1 with queen. What would you play in this position if you had black pieces? Would you capture on a1 or g1? Have a good look. Black decided to capture rook on g1, and that is a bad choice. Better move is to take with queen on a1. This is check. King to e2, queen to b2, that is queen takes pawn, check. King to d2, and now bishop takes rook. If white would continue the same way as in the game, with e5, then bishop to b7, knight takes on g7, check. King to d8, bishop to c7, check, and king has a room to escape. And white would have a really difficult time now. In the game, black captured on g1, and he thought that rook is coming to e1 perhaps, but surprise, surprise, e5 was played. What is the point of this move? This is now blocking protection from queen on g7. So if it was white to move, he would play knight to g7, knight takes on g7, check, king to d8, bishop to c7, checkmate. It is black to move, so he first captured rook. This is check. King to e2, and knight to a6. Knight is controlling c7 now. Knight takes pawn on g7. This is check. King to d8, and white would like to play bishop to e7, but knight would capture bishop. It is white to move and to give checkmate in 2 moves. If you wish, you can pause this video and you can try to find checkmate in 2. Are you ready? Have you seen this? Queen to f6, check. Knight takes queen, but now knight is no longer protecting e7 from bishop. Bishop to e7, checkmate. Anderssen made very bold sacrifices, didn't he? He gave up both rooks and the bishop, then his queen, checkmating his opponent just before running out of all his pieces. What a game! And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess.